to the Team Lawson channel. I'm Theresa.
I'm Mike.
And we're millennials and we're making it. On our channel, we discuss all things that meet within the intersection of millennial, marriage, and special needs parenting.
We want to create a community that's both inclusive and encouraging.
So go ahead and hit the subscription button and help the... What do I say? Go ahead and hit the subscription button so you can help us reach our goal of making it to 1,000 subscribers. That's what I say.
Also, don't forget to smash that like button so you let the algorithm know you think we're awesome.
So, we're going to do something fun today. What are we doing, babe?
How millennial are you?
Yes. Smile, honey. Don't worry, he does actually want to be here. So, how millennial are you? This quiz is from Brain Fall. I'll put the link in the description. You can do it too. It's only 11 questions, but I figured it would be fun and a good laugh because Mike and I are both, I am barely a millennial, but like 2 or 3 years, depending on what site you go to. And he is probably solidly a millennial, but definitely an older millennial. So this will be interesting. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, okay, so first question. Would you rather have an interesting, challenging job with relatively low pay or a boring, tedious job with very high pay? Interesting job, high paying job, or toss up?
I picked a high paying job.
Definitely high paying. Sorry. Wait, did it go next? Okay, you read the next one.
I'm trying to get to it. What is your ideal age to get married?
Gotta read the choices too before you pick one, hon. Oh, man.
Huh?
You have to read the choices too before you pick it.
I didn't pick none yet.
Okay.
Before 25, before 30, after 30, I don't have an ideal age.
What was yours?
I picked before 30.
I picked before 25. What is this? Okay. How many texts have you received in the last 24 hours? 24 hours? 5 to 10. 1 to this none, 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 25 or more than 25. Mine's definitely 5 to 10.
1 to 5.
Because he don't be answering texts. That's why.
Yes, I do.
You don't. You do. Well, you don't answer mine. How about that?
Yes, I do.
You can read the next one.
Be honest with yourself right now. Can you imagine life without a smartphone? I don't even own a smartphone. Sure, no problem. Things will be a little less convenient, but no big deal. I might as well end my life right now.
I might as well end my life now. My entire life is on my cell phone.
I don't think I can. Things will be a little less convenient, but no big deal.
No, I could not. No. What is the best? We're on question 5. What is the best way for a person to be successful in their chosen field? Stick with one company and work my way to the top. I may occasionally change jobs, companies when better opportunities come up. Change jobs frequently and learn as much as I can from each one. Like, this question is posed, and most millennials will know this. This question is posed as if millennials have a choice. Like, most millennials, by the time they are 35, have had 10 different jobs. None of them have to do with their major. And it's mostly because they've either been laid off or the pay was terrible and they couldn't live off it, so they had to find another job. So, like, this question is dumb, first of all. But I'm going to pick change jobs frequently. What do you think?
I may occasionally change jobs, companies when better opportunities come up.
Okay. Okay, you can read the next one. I'm there. Whew, Jesus, go ahead.
Do you believe that corporations are too powerful? Yes, no, a little.
Yes.
I'd say yes.
And they've been able to get away with murder. By what age should a person have their career course plotted? Child, there's no limit. Okay, the options are before they finish college, before 25, before 30, before 40. There's no limit. Life is always changing. That is my answer. Not only because I believe that, but also because I'm 37. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. Am I 37 or am I 38?
I'm 37.
Thank you. Moving in with your parents. Oh, go ahead.
Moving in with your parents after college usually indicates failure, confusion, a crappy economy.
A crappy economy.
And it could be all three.
Which one is it though?
I'm gonna go with the last side.
Crappy economy. Do you have what?
I didn't get there yet.
You didn't go?
No.
Okay. Do you have a tattoo or piercing other than your earlobe?
Did you read those?
Oh. I had one.
What?
A piercing other than my earlobe, but I don't have it anymore.
What was that?
In my belly button.
You didn't read the option.
I'm going to put no, but I would. Oh, yes, no, or no, but I wouldn't mind having one. No, but I wouldn't mind having one. I think I figured out what I want my tattoo to be.
No, I don't want none.
You don't want any for real?
Mm-mm.
I don't want any piercings. The idea of punching. I don't wear jewelry. Like, it's just not something that I do. Like, I genuinely, like, but I don't wear jewelry. This is literally the only necklace that I own.
Like, jewelry though.
I know, but like earrings and stuff like that, I don't wear them, but I would like a tattoo and know exactly what I want to wear. I want to get it. Okay.
How often do you snap a selfie and post it on the internet? Pretty much every day, quite often, rarely. I've never done this. I do quite often.
Quite often. It's not every day, but we are on social media all the time, like posting ourselves because that's what we do for a hobby. This is the last one, y'all. The thought of meeting new friends, dates online is exciting, scary, weird, too common to be any of the above. Scary.
I got excited.
Because you're weird.
I'm not weird. I like meeting new people.
All right. Calculating the results. You're calculating? Almost done. Click the. Is it going to make us pay to get the result?
Take the
Analyze
short
your
survey.
responses. Do you have to take a short survey too? This is dumb. I didn't get that. I got 64% millennial. That makes you a millennial hybrid.
I got 57% millennial.
Oh, gosh.
That makes you marginally millennial.
Marginal. Okay, let's see. You have a lot in common with stereotypical millennials and may even identify as a member of this generation, but you also harbor a few thoughts and opinions that move against millennial grain. In other words, you've developed your own ideas about how life should be lived, independent of your peers. Ironically, in some ways, that makes you even more millennial than the stereotypical millennial. Go.
To be frank, you often don't see eye to eye with these media stars, me first, miscreants.
Miscreants. We're miscreants now. Go ahead.
But that isn't to say you're completely deaf to their good ideas, and they do have quite a few of those. You just wish sometimes they could see the bigger picture. Too bad they lack the wisdom and discipline to do so.
That's how you feel, babe?
Yeah. That describes me to the T.
Well, do you think it's accurate?
Yeah.
You think mine is?
Wait, read yours again?
Close out of it now. Hold on. Then I can submit it again.
Don't go through all that again. Don't worry about it. That's too much to go through.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching. Is there anything else you want to do in this video? Do you want to do a how are we working together as a team?
Sure.
How are we working together as a team? One good thing, one
Ladies first.
bad thing. One good thing. You have been very kind. You have been compassionate towards some of the struggles that I've been having. Start seeing a psychiatrist, started new medication, had a horrible reaction. Husband was there for me, so that was really nice. I was really grateful for that. Something that you are struggling with is the little things. The little things like you definitely get the big picture, but the day-to-day minutia of life, like you, and part of this is like Michael's style. He much prefers to, I'll do it all later, and he will do it all later, to his credit. But like seeing daily help is more preferred for me than you taking a day, than us living in squalor the entire week and then you taking a day to help me clean up at the end of the week. So every day, do one thing to be helpful. One little thing.
What you mean?
Like, instead of putting up the food, or remembering to take out the trash, or
I took out the trash
on the day that it had to be picked up, or washing the dishes, or there wasn't dishes to wash because I cleaned the kitchen, but putting the dishes in the dishwasher so they don't pile up in the sink. I appreciate that there are no dishes in the sink now because they piled up in the sink and I couldn't get to it because I was doing other stuff. But you did do it, and I appreciate that. But it would also be nice if...
But I told you the dishes and dishwasher were dirty.
I know, and then proceed to let them pile it in the sink for 2 or 3 days before you put all the dishes in the dishwasher.
Hold on.
What?
That wasn't a just me thing.
I know, but I couldn't get to it. And so on the days when I can't get to it, it would be helpful if you would get to it. I know in your head's like, I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna do all of that, and I know in my head that you came home. You get home at 7:00. You be up. Don't say you don't be up.
I ain't say that. I get home at 7:00 and then really sit down for about a minute and have to get up and deal with Macy and putting her to bed.
Yeah, and then you're up for a little while after that, and then it takes like 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna be
like it's not a big chunk of time that it takes. It's not a huge time investment to 4 or 5 dishes put in the dishwasher instead of being 15 dishes or a sink full of dishes.
But I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like it when I get home. I just want to sit down.
And I'm saying that is not helpful for me.
I know.
Because when you get home, I want to sit down too. Because I've been, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm not asking you to work the entire time when you get home. I'm asking you to do one thing towards the management of our home. One.
Okay.
Yes? That is what I'm asking for. I'm being very specific. Yes. Okay. One good thing.
One good thing you're doing. Man, it's a lot of stuff you've been dealing with, with the kid. So I commend you on that.
What you mean?
Like trying to get schools and stuff
Oh,
situated.
gosh. I need to do this registration thing now. Thank you for reminding me. We have a new worker for Macy, too. We got that squared away. That's awesome.
Squared away. I mean, just, handling the day-to-day stuff with the house. I mean, one bad thing. I can't really...
He does this every time we do this.
No,
this is every single time. I can't think of anything that you are doing wrong. Like, we don't argue. What, Michael?
I know a lot going on, but man, attitude sometimes.
Yeah, my attitude has been lately, if you don't get it, I ain't explaining it. That has been my attitude. And that is, I can appreciate that is not helpful or conducive to, but sometimes I just don't have, I'm being honest with you. Like when I am in my mood of, if you don't get it, I don't explain it, it's because I don't have the emotional bandwidth to explain it to you at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'll be trying to say sometimes too. I don't have the emotional bandwidth to do
When?
a lot of stuff. Like most of our arguments, I don't have the energy. I really don't. Not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying sometimes
I don't get what you're saying.
Like sometimes when we have like little minor arguments, sometimes I just don't have the energy for it.
Gotcha.
That's all. I know how you feel is what I'm saying.
Cool.
Well, don't forget to smash that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure you're following Team Lawson. Tell your friends and family about us.
And we'll see you in the next video.
God bless you.